Hello everybody and welcome back to Barker Plays Crusader Kings 2 right here on Be a Better Game Master. If you have come here as always for great Crusader Kings 2 play, you have come to the wrong place. I'm here for the fun, for the story, and sometimes I'm going to make mistakes just like the leaders from history. I am absolutely not an expert at this game. So we are playing as King Alfonso VI of Leon, and we are currently attempting to assassinate our brother, get married, and have a son. I'm going to press the spacebar here and press play. Now look, the game is ticking, right? It's the 17th of September, 1066, then the 18th, then the 19th, and each day will climb and climb and climb. Now, I'm going to keep it slow for a little bit, see, because these kind of notifications will pop up, letting me know that Princess Sancha and King Alfonso VI are getting married because, dear cousin, blessings upon you and your house. I accept your suggestion that King Alfonso VI and Princess Sancha get married. So great. My cousin, the King of Aragon, has said, yes, that sounds great. So I'm marrying my cousin. How splendid. Historically accurate, folks. We can collect a royal aid duty to pay for the ceremonies. So this is an example of some of the trivial decisions I will have to make during the game. Is it everyone's concern? Should everyone pay for the wedding and I gain 24.19 gold? Or do people respect wealth and I'll pay for it myself and I will gain 50 prestige? Now, I love prestige, but I'm going to tell you something. Gold is going to be important at the start. I feel like it's going to be important for the gameplay wise, but if we're role playing, let's role play that out in the future. I feel like our guy is kind of going to be a money stickler. Or, if we choose this one, he'll be more prestige-oriented. But you know what? Here's the deal. He's the kind of person that would murder his brother. I feel like he'd get the gold. I feel like he would. I don't think he cares about being remembered in the annals of history. Or if he does, I don't know. I feel like he would take the money. All right, so absolutely he takes the money. Wonderful. So now we have 118 wealth. King Alfonso VI of Leon fulfilled the ambition to get married. So I'm picking a new ambition, got married, so I got that piety. Dope. Now I'm going to go here and I'm going to choose, I want to have a son. I want to have a son in the next 5 years. So I'm going to choose that, have a son. King Alfonso VI of Leon fulfilled the ambition to get married. Wonderful. Sancha Ramirez has arrived at my court. She is, she's an 8 of intrigue, 13 stewardship, 13 diplomacy. I'm going to go to my council, 14 diplomacy. Yeah, it looks like I'm kind of screwed here. I feel like I wish this would be better, but my wife doesn't really help me. Perhaps I should have looked around for another person to marry that would help my stats. But you know what? Forget it. This is a story about a crazy guy who loves money and wants to kill his brother and wants to marry his cousin. And that's who King Alfonso VI of Leon will be. Okay, Count Diego of Asturias de Ovi has approved the proposed low centralization law in Leon. How wonderful. The law has been approved, and this bishop has also approved it. So great. Wonderful. Low centralization. How splendid. I may not suggest a law change under the current law. I don't know what that is. So I think it's because the low centralization. I'll have to see. Either way, I'm going to speed up the clock by one more. So now it's 29, 30, 31, 1. So it's going to be a little bit faster because this is how the game works. And you'll see there aren't a lot of troops on the field. This game isn't all about, well, it's funny. I just said that. I'm going to pause the game. Let me finish my first thought. I said, there's not a lot of troops on the field. And right when I said that, all these troops appeared. And the reason is because this isn't really a game about warfare like it can be. And warfare happens. Duke William the Bastard is about to invade here somewhere around this area. I don't know where he invades. Oh, wait, Dunzo right there. This is being attacked by Duke William II of Normandy, right there. It's already happening, right in front of my face. So, war happens in this game. War is important, but this is more like a Game of Thrones feel game. It feels a lot like GOT in that you have a lot of people with a lot of personality and conniving behind the scenes and a lot of diseases and things you can't control and then things you can control and it's very intriguing, this game. The next game we play is going to be probably a little more warfare-based. But here's the deal. We are going to be at war quite a bit because we have this border with Islam. So we're not going to be any stranger to war. But this game can be, if I could pick, if I wanted, I could pick, one of these counties in the Holy Roman Empire. I could play as, that's a bad example, Kaiser Heinrich. I could play as Count Aribo of Weimar, who's got multiple lieges, and, have a very simple game. So, here we go. Let's continue unpausing the game. There we go. And these troops now are moving. They're my brothers, and I believe he must be at war. So I'm going to click on his country, and I'm going to click Diplomatic Relations right here. And I click on his region of Castile. And you'll see that he is at war, in fact, with these two areas. He's at war with, let's see what these places are called, Hudid and Dunanid. So he has raised his levies. Oops, I should read everything. Sorry. Basically, people approved the centralization law, which is awesome. Anyway, he's moving his troops to fight the war over here. We are currently not at war with anybody over there, but we probably will be soon. They don't like us. No one likes us. I'm pretty sure yellow means they're not that okay with us. So anyway, let's go back to this view. I'm always memorizing the hotkeys. I don't know why this isn't working. My hotkeys aren't working for some reason. I think I might have turned them off. Oh, it's because... There it is. Yep, my caps lock was on. I'm a silly, sweet summer child. So pressing on pause, pressing play, going a little bit faster. Let's watch how this war pans out. I also not only love watching how that war pans out, but I want to see who wins England. Who wins this? 1066 is the big year for this area of the world. Let's see. Will William the Bastard become William the Conqueror, or will he become William the Worthless? Ha! See? That was silly. Fast forwarding a little bit more. Going up to super 1, 2, 3, 4 speed. 5 is the fastest. I like to stay on 4 or 5 and then just pause the game as we go. So this game tends to move kind of quickly, but it's pretty cool. So let's take a look over here at our intrigue. Plot power still at 62.1. Looks like we can look for some people to help us kill our brother, but it looks like nobody wants to help us. These two people are kind of, but watch, I'm going to right click on them and they're not going to want to do it. See, there's a red X and it says, Queen Celine of Castile will not accept your offer. So I'm on my own with killing my brother. Just super on my own. He is now married, though. That stinks. Got to get him killed soon. A man claiming to be a lord who disappeared 7 years ago has found his way to my castle. He sings of the fair queen of Elfland, and some say his songs are prophetic. Or pathetic. No, I don't know. So I can choose here. Long lost but home again. I can let him in and gain the trait kind, which will be unhelpful for my intrigue, but will help me in diplomacy, vassal opinion, same trait opinion, and opposite trait opinion is -5. Same trait and opposite trait meaning that like if there's another character that's also kind, we like each other more. But if there's someone else that's unkind, they will dislike me because I'm kind. So, why should I believe him? Because I'm cynical, I can say that. And then I will become paranoid, which gives me intrigue +2, diplomacy -1. And then I can do this one. He's finally found his way home then. And then I can gain this character as a courtier. I wish I could see the character before I did that. But he's a lord. Anyway, you know what? I'm going to do why should I believe him? I'm going to become paranoid and I'm going to gain more intrigue. I am a paranoid person. I'm trying to kill my brother here, okay? Like, I am constantly looking over my shoulder. I can shut the gates. Uh-oh. Look at the disease. Okay. There is no disease, it looks like. That was weird. This little tag up here said you can shut the gates, which means when an epidemic is threatening your court, you can shut the gates. Now, I don't see an epidemic around here. This might be a glitch, or maybe there's one coming. But basically, these diseases will kind of move. They'll appear as like blobs on the map, and they'll move around the map and kind of dissipate and get bigger and get smaller. And you'll have like a blob of measles or a blog. Yeah, you have a blogger out of his studio apartment, talking about the new Apple iPhone. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a blob of measles or a blob of black plague or smallpox and stuff like that. So it said we could shut the gates, but that's very strange because it doesn't look like we're actually being hit by a disease. So I'm just going to press play, and I'm going to occasionally keep this on. I'm going to keep switching. This is the letter K, so that's right there. And W. We'll go back. A large merchant caravan from distant lands has arrived at the gates of your stronghold. Their leader, a jovial man of massive girth, pleads with you in a strange accent to grant them shelter from the elements for the night. What will I do? Will I let them in and have the merchant caravan spend the night within my walls? Or kick the merchants away? I would like to bring the merchants in. I am cool with that. I like more trade inside my realm, and more trade usually means more money. Okay. As evening falls, the fat merchant sits by the fire and regales you and the rest of the court with stories of his travels. His appetite seems insatiable, but as you do not wish to prove a poor host, you order the servants to bring in a second serving. Okay, all right. Well, tell us more about this mythical realm of Hindustan. Cool. So Hindustan would be kind of over in this area. This area, I believe. Dawn breaks and the caravan prepares to move on. The merchant insists on leaving you a gift as thanks for your great hospitality. He shouts a terse command in a foreign language, and a young man comes forward. This eunuch will serve you well, the merchant says. His loyalty to you, his new master, shall be beyond reproach. Okay. So, if I decline the gift, I do not get the servant. If I accept, I get Azam in my court. I will absolutely take Azam. Thank you, Azam. Let's take a look at Azam. Let's see what Azam is good at. Let's see if he's good at intrigue. Where are you? Azam is good, not at intrigue, but very good at martial skill. I am sorry, Bishop Gonzalo of Valencia de Campos, but we're replacing you with Azam, the courtier in Leon. He's a very interesting person. He is, okay, he's Catholic, but he's a lowborn. Okay. Well, let's see if any of my vassals dislike me now that I'm booting people out of their positions. Nope, doesn't look like it. Cool. That probably will happen once I raise taxes to small feudal taxation. I cannot change another law for another 9 years. So that's fine, no problem. Centralization was good because I feel like within that time frame, I'm going to gain more land before I'm going to do that. And look at that, domain size, 3 out of 7. I got plenty of space for me. I'm going to close this menu because it looks like there are no diseases. Maybe there was one for a second and then it just disappeared. So that's probably what happened. Anyway, going down this way. All right, there's war here. My brother is invading this region of Hudid. Looks like he is still at war with Hudid and Dunanid, as well as this area, Almeria. Let's take a look. I don't think that's the name of the area. Hudid. Okay, yeah, it's the same place. Same Hudid. They just have 2 regions far apart. My wife Sancha tells me she is pregnant, but that can't be right, can it? Uh-oh. Doubt besets me. She's pregnant and I don't think it's my son. You see, the Game of Thrones drama is picking up at this game. Now, King Alfonso VI needs to have a son, and he needs to kill his brother before his brother has a son. He's got a lot on his plate, man, and you know what? He's married his cousin to try to accomplish these tasks. It's not working out for him. He doesn't have children yet, so really, maybe I could assassinate her. We'll see. We will see. I wonder if there's she's shy, greedy, kind, temperate, Midas touched. Let me look at my wife, see if she has a pregnant trait. Pregnant, yes. So I can see when they're pregnant. So I can look here. I can look at my brother's wife and see if she's pregnant. Does not look like it. Let's look at this brother's wife. She is also not pregnant. So that is something I'm going to keep an eye on because this King Alfonso VI of Leon might be ruthless. I'm going to need to stop calling him I because it's not a reflection of me anymore. I have thought it over and I cannot be the father of my wife Sancha's baby. Dang it. As it grows in her belly, I have trouble sleeping. I must put this matter to rest. I can lose 5 gold to hire someone to find out. I have plenty of gold and I'm gaining it. I gained that much in a month. No, I trust her word. I need to hire someone to find out. I have to do this. That's important to me. I'm paranoid. I would absolutely do that. Okay. The maid I hired to gain my wife Sancha's confidence has not found anything at all suspicious about her pregnancy. Good. That's a relief. Or I can say, I must know. I will confront her directly. Or hire more spies. I think I will hire more spies. I will find out. I'll get to the bottom of this. This child cannot be mine. The spies I hired at great expense to discover anything suspicious about my wife Sancha and her pregnancy have failed to turn up anything at all. Good. Well, it looks like I don't like her because I suspect adultery. But you know what? I guess she must be. I guess I still like her though. Fine. I mean, I like her 9. Minus 25 until 1073. That's okay. We're just going to deal with it. And as you can see, I'm not pausing the game. Time is still going. You know, this game is kind of long running. In fact, I'm going to take it to the highest speed possible. I'm going to lower it whenever things kind of come up and begin happening. You have a new heir. If your character... Yes, we have a son! Awesome. A son was born to King Alfonso VI of Leon and Queen Sancha Leon. Named Alfonso. All right. Alfonso Alfonse. Or it might be Alfonso Alfonses, but I'm pretty sure this older version of Spanish and French had a lot in common. So, Alfonso, awesome. I have a new heir. If my character dies now, I will play as Alfonso Alfonse. I'm gonna call him Alfonso Alfonses. Alfonso Alfonse sounds better. So that's what I'm going to call him. Until you correct me in the comments, folks. Choose an ambition. I need a new ambition. I want to see the realm prosper. I want to be at peace for 5 years. If my realm is attacked, if I go to war, this ambition will fail and can't be taken again for 5 years. While this ambition is active, global revolt risk is reduced by 1%. Here's why I'm doing this now instead of later. Now, my brothers can go to war with these people. Later, I want this all this land to be mine. All this area right here, I want this all to be mine. I'm going to be at war almost constantly later. So, I am absolutely going to choose that ambition of seeing the realm prosper. My liege, my mission to Navarra has so far been a success. During my visit to the court of King Ansto IV of Navarra, I seem to have managed to make him understand what a benevolent and peaceful ruler you really are, and he sends his regards. Your humble chancellor, Count Diego. Perfect. So, he likes me. Good. He was kind of neutral before, and now he likes me. Very nice. He is still going to be in Navarra. I could fabricate claims, but I want to be at peace for 5 years. And I know a lot of people are watching like, why would you choose peace? Don't be at peace. Come on, we're watching. We want this to be entertaining. I know. But there's going to be plenty of time for war later. Also, there are going to be some other Let's Plays on this channel of like Hearts of Iron 4 for more warfare-esque games. Lots of peasants have been moving to the county of Salamanca lately. Your steward, Alvar Salvadores de Lara, suggests building new roads in order to make it easier for the peasants to reach the central holdings. He insists that in doing so, the county would become more prosperous. That's a very good idea. I can let Alvar oversee the construction. I lose 6.57 gold, and I gain 25 prestige. And then I get new roads until 1070, which is awesome. I'm going to do that. New roads. And it lowers my build modifier. So I can go here and build a whole new holding for a while. So, and it'll build faster, I believe. I don't know. Probably should have looked that up. That's okay. Hitting unpause for a little while longer. Let's see what comes up. Cardinal Giovanni Enrico of Ravenna was given a seat at the College of Cardinals. Let's take a look at where this guy's from. He's a Prince Bishop in Ravenna, which is basically in mainland Italy. Very cool. Congratulations on being given a seat in the College of Cardinals. The College of Cardinals is a prestigious league of cardinals that I can go to here, I believe, and look. The College of Cardinals. Here they are. Here's the Pope. The Preferatus. I'm not entirely sure what that means. I don't know too much about the old Catholic hierarchies. But let's take a look at... let's go back here where we were. Here's the college. These are all these different cardinals that exist on the college. And I can vote. It's very strange. It says vote papal suitability. Very interesting. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but maybe we'll figure that out in a later game. But this is kind of where the college is, and a lot of people will go into the College of Cardinals, mostly from this area, the Holy Roman Empire. So, thank you everybody for tuning in to Barker Plays Crusader Kings 2. I'm excited for the next episode. Currently, we are we've had our heir. We're trying to get peace in the land, but all our thoughts reside on our lone brother without a child, and his wife is not yet pregnant. But we need to assassinate him using our assassination plot with plot power 65%. We must get him and get his lands. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I will see you next time.